He's waning. He will press on him, but his left hand lands, and down goes Warburton. Is Makovic just having a look himself here? Does he plan to go to work in the next few minutes? But he's taken some heavy fire there. One shot to the body. He had to think about it.
Again, talk about that low lead hand. That's to try and... Oh, lovely left hand!
Tremendous looping left hand. Kojia goes down and doesn't show any sign of getting up in the closing stages of this. The second round, staggers to his feet. What will Howard Foster decide here? Takes a good look in his eyes and decides.
Very, very skillful. He scaled him back a little bit for 2 or 3 fights after that. As I mentioned, went over to Austria to fight Franny Radnic and looked good in that as well. His jab has improved, as you'd expect under. He looks very small in there, and that isn't because he's undersized.
Nonetheless, really putting the shots together well. Lovely straight left down the middle.
Yeah,
beautiful boxing.
On the turn, wasn't he, Nagolski? And just the hands were out of position.
At you, and when you're having things your own way, you can get a little bit greedy and switch off. Sharp left hand, the uppercut straight as he does there. I think he's opening down the body there.
He's letting the hands go, and Nagolski in trouble. Referee says enough, maybe a little early there, but John Hedges. Of the night here at the O2 Arena in London. Welcome to you if you're just joining us. Chris Lloyd alongside Darren Barker, and
I think he'll have success against Baltaru, who is letting his hands go. He's when you're fighting journeymen who are looking to survive. You see there John coming over with that. His
very, very talented fighter. That's lovely. Moves well. And the size of him as well.
Solid left hand.
Was incredible. Really, really was.
Oh, good backhand.
Good stuff. I like it. Worked so well behind the jab. Good variation, as you see there. Mixing the two.
Tough man himself returned to the ring after a couple of years out. Said what a fantastic feeling it was to get back to action. He loves fighting, whether it's boxing, kickboxing, K1. He's all about this game.
You see the feints as well, trying to drive the lead. This is good. Looks spiteful.
Going back to them feints you were saying earlier, Darren. Tyson Fury, the best at it, just jittering. I think he was...
He drew out the lead, didn't he? And off he went to work.
Good shot.
So this is where I'm saying, bring your feet in.
So
go again.
Senses that Hedges maybe.
He just got caught.
He's waning. He will press on him, but his left hand lands, and down goes Warburton. A spiteful backhand from John Hedges. Surely that's all she wrote for him. It is. And well, Darren, we talked about in his last fight against Army Kovatsky, he did start to fade as the fight wore off. Is Makovic just having a look himself here? Does he plan to go to work in the next few minutes? But he's taken some heavy fire there. One shot to the body. He had to think about it. Dropped down. That delayed reaction was his third stoppage in a row here. If he can start to put things together. Makovic just found the left hand.
Again, he's got to take his time in though, Hedges. He's still trying to keep the distance, not get too close. It's impressive, isn't it? Composure, isn't it? He's just nice and relaxed. Here, Hedges just dominating, using what he has, his long reach. And
deep for her. How will she fare under the lights? John Hedges ripping again to the body offer. A nice combination.
To get any sort of success here. Shot.
Another sinking body shot. Starts to work upstairs, trying to pin Makovic into the corner.
The left hand, but he didn't fully commit with it. He didn't really turn from the waist. Sort of pulled back, but now he knows it's there. It just shows a good body shot.
Shot a little high on the return. Nice left hand again down the middle. Credit to Makovic because he was hurt in the fights. He's not the quickest of foot, but he was quicker than this. And I think that unless Makovic is able to change something drastically, he put a punctuation on a clinical performance to kick us off here at Wembley.
Makovic to really have a chance.
Kind of wants Makovic to sort of get past something so that he can draw him onto.
John Hedges.
He's finding on a flicking shot that you can counter off. The jab's working well for him. and he's found his distance now. I wonder if this would be the same if I was like a former welterweight or heavyweight, impressively.
And he's barely breathing, so he's in shape.
And it's important to learn how to dictate.
And I think luckily for John Hedges, they don't see again of Bokianski, who's not taking the bait, trying to bring his feet in, but walks onto a right-handed.
A real stamping finish on what's been a good performance. Give me no power, all those little things that test you.
Working the body again. John Hedges is on the back foot, Bokianski under the con.
Gentlemen, John J. Hedges.
He's still a very young man.
Thomas.
Yeah, on the flip side, if you're Thomas, and plenty of strength and condition, just natural maturing as well. But as far as talent's concerned, there's plenty.
Media days, the presser, the weigh-in, talks well, just seems calm, confident. Just to go in the third. A whipping case of using that, but waiting a little bit too long with his attack to dictate the range a little better. Walks him onto Alexis. Landed from Ben Thomas.
Yeah, they're the shots from Thomas that he should have worked a bit more of. Targeted the body with the long straight shots. Good work.
The challenge and knows the upside of causing a big upset in these kind of Thomas walks straight onto, and he's backed up against the ropes now. The head just dips.
John J. Hedges.
It's clinical, relaxed, and precise performance for John Hedges.
He won both of those, but it'll be interesting as we see the left of the body.
Starts asking these prospects questions of some kind, but John Hedges is doing a fantastic job here to start.
Well, you can see the improvements. I mean, there's a very relaxed feel about him, and that is something he's very, very good at. That's 100 miles from water. Just throw the sand down, and there you go. Good. And there's some good pros in that stable as well. He'll learn a lot of good habits. A lot of good habits. And Hedges is in that kind of environment in the Tibbs camp as well. The gyms, can you? You can't be the make weight. You've got to have. Yeah, there's that backhand lead again as we're inside the final minute of this one.
And again, looking for.
Hear it for John, the gentleman, Hedges. Let's also hear it for Connie Rodney.